Good morning. So this is where we're up to with the gatehouse, as we call it, so far. So we've had our first inspection and no problems there, so we can basically go ahead and finish off the inside of the green container. The brown container is just my workshop, which you've seen before in previous videos, and the green container will be the just a one-bedroom apartment basically, and that straight ahead over there is our plant room, but what we also call the ablution block. So the idea there is that we built a little shed that pretty much started off its life as a place to have portaloo and a shower, but it's going to become a plant room, so that's where we'll have our inverters and the generators already in there. So we might start by having a look in here. As you can see, I've dug a great whopping trench to run the power services and data services through. The more perceptive of you will realise that it's not very straight, and the reason for that is there's some rocks under there the size of small houses. So this is in our little plant room. So at the moment we've got the shower, which I still use because we haven't got an inside bathroom yet. So on these showers, from over, these are really good. It was about $130 delivered, and you just hook it up to a gas bottle and then a source of water. You can also get them with water pumps as well, but I just rigged up temporarily a 12-volt pressure pump with these batteries down here that are on charge. They're just some car batteries that are essentially just on trickle charge. So if I need a car battery, I've got one handy, but they're doing a very light job of just running that pump, and it's being run off one of these Chinese One Hung Low brand solar charge controllers, which is really good. It's just worked. We've got one 200-watt panel up on the roof here. It's a little shaded, but during the day it gets midday and afternoon it gets sun, so it's certainly doing enough for what I want. And there's our big generator, of course, the 16.5 kilowatt generator. So the plan in here, reason I built it this way is that we're going to run, well, I was thinking originally of running nickel iron batteries, but I've actually come across a whole heap of nickel cadmium batteries, which I'll do another video about shortly. But anyway, both of those battery chemistries, when they gas hydrogen. So you want some fairly good ventilation, unless you want to repeat some of the mistakes of the Hindenburg team. So this is really well ventilated, and obviously I've got the generator and petrol generators in here as well. This little one, this is just a little 1000-watt generator, which I use when I can't justify the big blue one that's 16 times bigger. So the blue one I mostly use for welding and power work. So we'll probably fill this one in a little bit better, and I'll actually run an exhaust pipe out for the generator, so we can fill it in a little bit more, but I generally still want this fairly open for the batteries, because the batteries, once I remove the water in here, because obviously I'm not going to, when I start putting in inverters and things, the shower time is going to be over in here. I'll run the batteries across here more than likely in a couple of rows. So that's what we call the ablution block, or the plant room. So I think that's a really good idea. If I had my time again, before I even got the containers delivered, I would build this little glorified garden shed, because it's just so damn useful. It's a makeshift bathroom, but then later on it becomes a plant room. So very, very useful. So let's go across and I'll show you inside the gatehouse, if you like. now that the some of the walls are in, you can see what's going on, so I don't mind the mess. So basically I've just come through the middle of the container. There's this will be the lounge room / kitchen, so there'll be a small kitchen there, floor to ceiling, all appliances, all just the small like bar fridge, 2-burner gas stove, those sorts of things. So that'll go in there. We'll have a lounge here to the left, TV up on the wall there, the fireplace are there. As you'll see from outside, I only roughed the fireplace in with a single flue. I've got a triple skin flue kit and a drop box and everything there for it, but I'm still with that one going through the wall. I'm not going to go up. The thinking there is that because this room is so small, the flue and everything just be too busy, too much stuff in here, so we're trying to keep it as minimal as possible. So through here will be the bathroom. So there's a sliding door that will slide across to the right there. Toilet, bath, and there'll be a little vanity just in there. So that'll be good. And then this will be the bedroom. Just a single bed when I keep here when I'm working. So we'll fill all this in. There'll probably be a small wardrobe here on the left. And the current thinking is actually just to basically build a bed in. A king-size bed. Well, we need bigger than a double. Our queen will just leave not enough room down the sides to worry about. But a king-size mattress will basically be as long as a queen is wide, and wider to go, so there's no space. So the thinking here is just to put a king-size bed in, probably a couple of little nooks on the side to put things like phone and a book or whatever, and then it's basically a bedroom. That's all that'll be in here, pretty much. Because it's just the wife and I, we're not going to bother with any doors, but you'd also put some in later on. Certainly have doors on the bathroom. We want some mystery in the relationship, but no bedroom door or anything like that. Anyone who's going to stay over here is going to be obviously close friends or family, so it's not that big a deal. So there you have it. So that's what we've done. As I said, we've been through. As you can see through the wall here, we finished all the roof in earlier videos, and I framed this out and insulated it. The insulation, the plan spec was 2.5, R2.5 for the walls, and funnily enough R2 for the ceilings. I just did R4 for everything. So R4 fits okay in 90mm studs. So and it worked out as being actually, I think, the same price or even cheaper. So she'll be quite insulated, and there's sarking behind that as well. So that's another half an R. Plus there's the roof above it with sarking on that. So it's going to be fairly cosy in here. So that's the plan. So we're going to get this one fitted out, and then we can stay here while we build the big house, the 4-container house, where this is just a 1-container house. Just a small one, but it'll be comfy for two and a dog and a cat, especially when we've got an office in town, so we can actually we've got other places to go and sit, and we certainly have our 170 acres out here with which to get away from each other. I don't know how we'd go living in a flat that size. But fortunately, as you can see, we've got a little bit of space out here. So anyway, that's just a little update on where we're at, but it's a fairly significant milestone to have the first inspection done, and from there we can pretty much finish that container off, and then pretty much move down here and start work on the big house, which will go basically, if you can imagine, basically on the other other side of the roundabout over there. So as the crow flies, kind of between that big rock there on the left and the other orange container, which will be one of the containers used in that house. That one was our first container that still has the caravan in it, which doesn't get used very much anymore. So soon we'll, once I've cleaned out here, I've got some over there. You'll see some silver packs over there. They're actually 2 carports. I'm going to join them together and put them up as a poor man's machinery shed, and that'll get all of those tractors and things out from under there. And then under there I'll gravel properly and pack down poor man's cement slab, and then I'll get old Percy out of the container there and put him under there. So then the caravan might actually get used, and the old Jeep there would pull that caravan no problem. So that's another option for getting away from this place when we need a break. But anyway, so that's a quick little update. I hope to follow up with another video shortly about those nicad batteries that I've got, which may prove interesting. Thanks for watching.